I'm Duncan Ferguson and you're watching Toffee TV.
Welcome to Toffee TV. It is me, Baz. Please excuse the green screen behind me. I was filming some stuff for the MLS show when the news was announced that Everton have been sold, or rather 49.9% of the club has been sold to Farhad Moshiri. I don't care. I'm sure I'll know his name off by heart soon. What can you say? We're supposed to do a Google Hangout with Ped. It just didn't work. We wasted 45 minutes messing around. So he's done that. I'm doing this. And you know what? I feel like if you've watched Scrooge with Alistair Sim, when he wakes up and he's the ghost of Christmas, whatever it was, ghost of Christmas future, gives him the thing and he wakes up and he's still alive and he's jogging around and messing with his hair and all that. That's how I feel today, now that the news is broken. Obviously, it came into the public domain late last night. You know, we kind of had to sit on it overnight and everything else, you know. But, you know, and I think the original plan was it wasn't going to be announced until Monday. But, hey, the sooner the better. I think it's dragged on far too long. You know, these stories of takeovers and everything else. It's just rolled on and rolled on and rumbled on for 24/7 for a long time. But obviously, you know, we said in the summer that we felt as though this season would be the season that Everton were eventually sold or moved into different hands. And look, I've got no problem with Bill Kenwright taking his time and the board taking the time to find the right person. Obviously, we're all hoping that this man is the right man. He's got links with Arsenal, so he knows about the Premier League, and that's good for me, good enough reason for me. And I think the fact that Bill Kenwright is staying on as well in some capacity for now to kind of do a handover, a smooth handover, I think it's very sensible, and I think it's a really, really good idea because it's somebody who knows the club. Whether you like Bill Kenwright or not, he is an Evertonian, and there will be people out there that are spitting the tea out and calling me all sorts now for saying that, but the fact is, Bill Kenwright is an Evertonian, you know, and he will be the man that will, you know, yes, in his theatrical kind of way, but hey, you know, we've got a new owner, so he can be as theatrical as he wants for me now. You know, I want to see Everton Football Club moving forward. I want to see us challenging for honours. I want to see us getting our stadium improved, and I want to see Everton trying to get back to the top of the pile again. And it'll be difficult because there's clubs with loads of money as well, you know, but it will be nice if we can change a few, you know, a few perceptions of us around the media, around the up and down the country. You know, this little poor Everton and, you know, the knife to a gunfight bollocks that was peddled by Mr. Moyes, you know, and everything else. And, you know, it'd be nice, wouldn't it, to stop stupid, you know, media, paper bollocks writing anything they want about us, you know, and every decent player we get has got to move on because Everton are going nowhere, and get rid of all that shite. Sorry, Mum, for swearing. Get rid of all of that. And let's get some positivity. You know, let's talk about the players we're gonna go. Let's go and pluck these players. Let us be the big bad boys that are going after these players. You know, and any ones that we get through that are good. You know, let's say, well, hang on, we've got money as well. We've got financial power as well. So, you know, go away because we're strengthening our side. Listen, every club's a selling club, so it's never gonna be a situation where, you know, every player stays at your club and doesn't want to leave, unless you're Barcelona, of course. But in the whole, you know, on the whole, rather, not in the whole, that's a different video altogether. On the whole, you know, it's all about being able to build something tangible and build something and have the opportunity to build. It's no good when you're getting these players and you're getting a little bit of a team together and you feel as though you're making progress, and then because you can't go anywhere financially, someone comes in and just goes, he's a little bit good, I want him, and he ain't bad either, so we'll take him. And before you know it, 2-3 players have gone and you're trying to climb that ladder again and get the new fit in. And that's happened to Everton far too often over the last 20 years. Yes, you know, I've gone on record lately and said, you know, there's not that many players that have gone out the door because the money from the TV has enabled us to keep certain players. But the one big problem is, well, we've had these good players. We've never been in a position where we could say, right, let's get the money there. Let's get out there and let's add to what we've got. Let's go and spend £25 million, £30 million to help them. Yes, we've done a bit Lukaku, but wouldn't it have been nice to add one or two more to that? Wouldn't it be nice to go into a transfer window with a little bit more freedom? Wouldn't it be nice to get to January and say, Yarma Jago, you know, we're going to spend 25 million on you to come in, not just in, you know, any kind of player. But the other big thing for me is the importance of getting our brand better around the world, and the importance of being able to have direction, A, towards the stadium, and B, towards the commercial side. Make us a bigger presence everywhere. Let's aim higher. Let's stop aiming for L4. You know, we're only going to focus on this just little area around the stadium. We've got to branch out. We've got to think worldwide. You have got to think worldwide. You know, yeah, I'm not a great lover of clubs having £500 billion to spend. I don't like it. I wish it all just came down to what you could bring into your club, you could spend, and it was more supporter focused. I wish the fans had more say. I wish that there was a wage cap. You know, I wish that the players weren't on £100,000 a week. You know, I really, really do. But at this moment in time, I also wish that Everton won trophies. You know, you go the match to watch good football and to see your side win things. That's why you're in it. That's why people who don't have that, you know, haven't got loads and loads of money will spend the money up and down the country. Our fans are unbelievable. Our fans are fantastic. They go here, there and everywhere to watch us play. So therefore, let's give them a bit of reward. You know, let them get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and drive 3 billion miles to Bournemouth to watch us, and let's have the team to be proud of. And we have got a good side, but, you know, with a little bit of tinkering, a few more, you know, key elements thrown into it, let's start having targets that people have got to hit. Let's start aiming for the stars. Let's start being successful. Let's start improving, like I say, commercial, improving the stadium, improving the players, demands on the manager. When then that leads back to us. That leads back to us, demands on us as supporters to make it as hostile and as difficult and to get together and get behind the team as possible. You know, and let's hope that it starts from today. You know, we've got somebody in, he might have, I'm quite sure he's a businessman and a very, very, very wealthy, successful businessman. He knows what the drill is. And the big advantage for me, the big plus point, to go back to it again, is the fact that he's got Premier League experience with Arsenal. And that for me it's brilliant. It's exactly what Everton needed. We didn't need fly-by-nights coming in and going, oh, we'll take a little share of it and we'll just do a little bit. Yeah, you know, Charles Nolan and J.J. Moores, or whatever his name is, John J. Moores, could have come in and they might have been good for us as well. They might have been good for us in terms of trying to get a stadium, but, you know, trying to get a stadium out of public money is very, very difficult at the moment. You know, but they could have took us on a little bit. But this fella has got Premier League experience, so therefore he kind of knows the setup anyway. He knows the drill, and he's wanted to buy us, and he's seen that with a good club, with a good side. We've got a very, very, you know, good set of players who could do real damage. We've got an incredible fan base. You know, let's start moving forward. Let's start as a club, as a whole. Let's move forward. Let's get rid of all the fractions that are there. Let's get rid of planes with messages, unless it's a plane going over saying, get Toffee TV, 100,000 subscribers, because I will be all day with that kind of plane. And let's see where we go to. And I don't know why all of a sudden I've gone really bright. Maybe it's because there's an angelic thing around me now. Maybe that's the darkness lifted off this beautiful badge. I would dance, I would sing for you if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. I feel like dancing though. I feel like dancing because it's great, because for the first time in a long time there seems to be a brighter future. Yes, you always have to go into these things with an air of caution. Of course you do. Lots of clubs will have been taken over and will be sat here going, oh, we're going to win this and we're going to do that. But let's hope that we get, you know, slow and steady moves. Yeah, I've gone bright now, I've gone dark. Just bear with me a sec while I just do that. Lots of people will have been excited by their takeovers, and it hasn't quite worked out the way they wanted it to. But then for the other clubs, you look at the likes of Manchester City and look what's happening to them. You know, they're playing in a cup final tomorrow. They've won Premier League titles. They've won away in the Champions League the other night. They're awash with stars. Yes to all of that, please. Yes, yes, yes. That is what I say. But listen, I'm sure me and Ped will sit down together in the studio and address this further. We might actually do a little bit of research on them. We might not. We might just sit there and chew the fat. Who cares? It's a good day for Everton Football Club. It's great news. And you know what? Can't wait for us to play at Aston Villa on Tuesday now. And let's move forward. Let's have a strong end to the season. And let's give us something to be proud of. That's my initial thoughts. I might do the Scrooge dance. Don't care. Even if you sat there going, look at him, the bad knobhead dancing. Not really bothered today. Don't care. I don't care. As John Bishop would say, I don't really care. I don't even like John Bishop. I don't even know why I keep bringing him in. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section below. Don't forget to give us a subscribe. We are looking for 10,000. Yes, that's right. All of those little silly... Oh, we've got 7,100 now. We only want 7,200. That's gone. That is gone. I smashed it. I've said it. It's gone. Think big now. Think big. 10,000 is the next target we are aiming for. Make sure you're one of them. Give us a follow on Twitter at Toffee TV1. Give us a like on Facebook because not enough of you are liking it apparently. And I'll catch you soon on Toffee TV.